All right, guys. So if this house that we're working on today looks familiar, it's because we were just out here not too long ago to clean that house right there. And oh, actually, was it that house? Yeah, that house right there we cleaned. And we cleaned this house. So today we are cleaning this one, and I'll just walk you guys around. Like I said, we've already cleaned this one, and it's looking good. I mean, this house is looking good. This is where we had Felix with us and Alfred, and this house over here is where we had Felix and Jason, who neither one of those guys worked out. Jason just couldn't handle the work. He got tired and he couldn't last. He couldn't last through the day. This house is the one we're working on today, and it's not too bad. The owner's a little picky. He wants well, here, let me walk you around and show you. He wants. We didn't really talk about this, but I'm gonna venture up here. This is just a set of stairs leading up to this door here. Got some spider webs on the doorbell. Yeah, a few spider webs up here. This is pretty bad. This is looking pretty bad here in terms of just all the spider webs, but we'll go ahead and bring those down and get this cleaned up and get it looking good. Not a big deal. This house next door needs cleaning, but I've never seen anybody there, so I don't know if this house is just something that this neighbor's house here could be just something that people come up for the summer or on weekends, and it could be vacant. I don't know. Never seen anybody in that house, but this is the one we're focused on today. We're going to clean all this up, spider webs and stuff. We got spider webs on the windows there, and up top we've seen a lot worse. We've seen a lot worse than this. What this gentleman is primarily concerned about is this area here, his pool deck. And so he wants us to clean this pool deck real good. We're gonna get that cleaned up real good for him. Then down here, we didn't talk a lot about this, but obviously we're gonna clean it up. What I did notice about this house is up there at the top, you can see all the spider webs and gunk on the fascia that's hanging over the house. So we're gonna see if we can't get that cleaned up the way we normally do. It's a very tall house. These homes are very tall, these houses. So, but no match for us. We're gonna do them. We can get up to that other second deck on the spiral staircase right there, so we'll get up there and clean that. These stairs also, we'll get these stairs cleaned up. There's spider webs all down along the stairs on this staircase here. We'll get those cleaned up. All these funky spider webs there. Then in here, this is the pool deck area that he wants cleaned. He was very adamant about wanting this cleaned up. On the garage, the pool deck, it's kind of a garage looking door type of deal, but it's dirty. It's covered with spider webs. We'll have to get that cleaned up. And again, the pool deck, he wants us to move all this furniture out and clean it, which we will do. And then this area here, we got some spider webs, a little bit of dirt, not too bad. There's a mud dauber's nest up there hiding behind that speaker. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, right there, little mud dauber's nest. We'll get that out, and all the spider webs up there have got to go. So we'll go ahead and get this done and get this looking good for this gentleman. And Let me take you around to the other side, which really is the least dirty side. The other side is not as bad as that back side. This front side, not too bad. We will, like I say, we'll go ahead and all the little spider webs under the overhanging fascia up there, we'll get those off and get that cleaned up. And then around on this side, this is like the cleanest side of the house. On this house, there's not a lot of dirt on this side of the house. Yeah, this side of the house is not looking bad at all. What I think I will do is using the extension wand to get all that gunk off the fascia there, that upper part. And again, this from here, maybe using the extension wand to hit that part from right here. I'm thinking that might, and then to hit the other side, I'll go over there and hit it from that way, facing this way. And from this way, I'll get all that side of it. So that's it. We're gonna go ahead and get started. And Alfred's plugging in the hose right now over there. And we're gonna go ahead and get it going. And we will take another, we'll revisit this after we finish to show you guys the finished work. This is, again, not one of the worst jobs that we've had to do in terms of how dirty it is. We've seen a lot worse. So this shouldn't be too terribly bad to clean. We'll be back to show you the after results. All right, so I've already done the spiderweb removal on that upper deck there, and we're gonna have to use the J-rod on that top fascia up there because that's gonna be too high for us to reach with the spiderweb removal tool. So, but I did the stairs here going up there and removed all the spiderwebs, and I did around the front. We're gonna throw the J-rod on here and get these spiderwebs next over here. I'm gonna have to stand, I'm gonna have to cross over here and step down here carefully, and I'm gonna have to stand out on this ledge here with the extension wand and the J-rod to hit that overhanging fascia up there with all those spider webs on there. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Again, like I say, this side here is not too bad. Over here, this side's not bad. Up there, but again, this fascia on the outside back edge is what's really bad. So I'm going to tackle that first because that's the worst part. That's the worst part of this job. That's going to be the hardest part of this job, is reaching that peak and getting all those spider webs to drop. Shaking them loose with hopefully with the J-rod. No, we're going to shake them loose with the J-rod. We don't have a choice. They've got to come down, and the J-rod's got to get them down with the extension wand. And I'm confident we can do it. Alfred's removing all the spider webs off the this kind of deck / garage door thing that they have here, which is kind of cool. But just showing you where we're at. We have to move all this furniture. The gentleman wants us to move all this furniture out of here. So we're just going to bring it out and sit it right out here. All this furniture. And then we'll start at the top and, like always, work our way down so that the dirt falls as we clean. All right, so I went up on the second balcony there and leaned out. Well, first of all, I was using the extension wand from right here, from down here on this ledge. And I was able to reach that peak up there on the fascia, and but I didn't get it to my satisfaction. So I went up onto the second balcony right up there. I went up on the second balcony right here, and I leaned out with the extension wand, with the small extension wand, and I was able to really do a much better job of cleaning that fascia up there, as you can see now, compared to how it was before. All of this is just really looking clean, looking good. Very happy with the way that has come out. Now, Alfred and I are going to, because the other side is pretty much done, but we still have some stuff up on this side that needs to come down. Alfred couldn't reach it with the small extension, so I'm going to bust out the big boy, the big heavy duty extension. We're going to get the rest of that stuff all the way at the top done, and after that we'll take a break for lunch and get right back on it, and from there it's cake. All we have to do is the balcony here, up the upper balcony, and this lower pool deck, and the rest of the lower parts of this house, and that's it. We'll be pretty much done after that, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now Alfred's going to crank the machine up. One of the machines. We have two machines now. So Alfred's going to crank it up. There we are. All right. Hey, Houston, we have ignition. So there we go. All right. And I'm going to take the extension wand and the big boy. Say hello to my little friend.
Yes, it's the big boy, and here it goes. Alan will start to extend it. Up, up, and away, Alan goes.
Yes, sir. We're going to get her done with this one. We're done here, yeah. We'll use it with the small extension, but we'll use it with this big boy here. This one will reach the full extent of the extension.
Alan, I'm going to come around the other side to get a better picture.
Go for it. Go for it. One more.
As you can see,
Just about fully extended, and we're ready to rock and roll.
that's the big boy extension wand. Look at that. Woo, baby. I need to get out of there. We're getting wet. Backing up a little bit so I don't get wet. I'll back up a little bit more. That one's coming down. There he is, working on the next level. I can't take too many more steps back because I might end up in the water. So I'm going to get a little bit lower. That's what he's hitting right there with the extension wand and the big boy. Bringing it back down so you can see Alan. I'm about 20 feet away from Alan. We were using the regular extension wand, which is a light extension wand. Wasn't quite reaching the top, so we had to get the big boy extension wand, which is a heavy duty wand. Oh, Alan's Hercules now. Now he's a Hulk. Yes, sir. Work it, work it, work it. Alan. He's keeping that heavy duty extension one rolling. Oh, that was behind me about 100 yards where they're dropping rocks along the wall. So that got me spooked a little bit. Oh, so now he's over here by me. I'm gonna get back over to this side so the phone don't get wet. Well, he's down the wall now. Now he's wrenching down the wall. Earlier, they turned on the sprinklers automatically. I continued to work while I was spraying vertically. Oop, I'm by the air conditioner. You can see he's not leaning on nothing. He's Hercules. Whoop, whoop. Alan's nickname is Hercules. He's keeping that high quality pressure going. Oh, bad picture. Gotta move out of the way. Now the phone's getting wet. Gotta back up again. Bad shot. Not a good camera shot here. Yes, sir. I'm about to fall down. And that's Alan. Hercules with the big boy. Extension one. Doing the final rinse. Yeah, so, you know, no 120-pound person could actually hold this toe. Whoops, and stepped in a hole. Whoops. Now I'm underneath here again. So that's about, you know, 4 stories high when you consider the foundation. And then the attic. All right, now we are done. All right, turning off the video. Got anything to say, Alan?
No, we're good. All right, so we just finished doing the, well, I already finished the upstairs balcony, and this now we are down here at the lower balcony, the pool deck, if you will. And you know, I gotta say that it's looking, and I always say this because it's always true. We did a really good job. Look how clean everything is. The ceiling, and we didn't damage any of the stain. The gentleman was concerned about the stain, and so we used a really soft, low pressure tip that is not going to do any damage to the stain on the ceiling. As you can see, the ceiling is looking good. No damage, but it's clean. All the spider webs and the spider webs nests, the nests are all gone. Everything here is clean. I cleaned off, you know, all of this stuff here as well. In here, this little nook right here, nice and clean. Ceiling as well as the bottom part. So yeah, yeah, just looking and giving it a once over here. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, looking really good. And this is about it. Alfred is doing the steps over there, but this is about the last thing that we had to do to finish this job. And the of course, we blew all the dirt out of this, and this winding staircase that goes up to the second deck, the second floor deck. We did that. It's done. It's nice and clean. Yeah, everything looking real good. Alfred, missing some stuff. Missing some particles there. There you go. You want to blow all that stuff down. And let me see that wand for a second. Here, hold this. Hold that. Okay. Because I see that I missed this. I don't want somebody else to say, hey, you missed that.
Right.
So it's just a little ledge, but you know, it's those small details, that little ledge right there behind the staircase. You know, and if you look at it now, it's clean, but there was a little dirt on there. And I don't like leaving that because I think that's what sets us apart is we get the little small stuff as well as the big glaring stuff. And so this,
Sorry.
no, you're good. Here,
I need a little bit more slack.
go for it.
Thank you.
And so this is done. I'm going to go ahead and unroll this this rug and put it back down. Then I'm going to let down this garage door and clean the outside of it just to make sure that that's done as well. And then we're pretty much almost done. We just have the lower part of the house to clean off, the lower part of the wall. We've already done the upper part. Now we just got to rinse off the lower part and we'll be done. Okay guys, it's 3 o'clock. We got here at what, 9?
Yes.
So 6 hours. Not too bad for 6 hours. We got this whole house looking real nice. Nice and clean. You can look in. Alfred's gonna go ahead and start wrapping things up, putting things away while I walk you guys around and give you an after a shot of the what it looks like in the after stage. And you can see underneath here, all of that is looking real nice and clean. Even up at the top part, up there at that peak, nice and clean under there. Looks real good. This was a beast right here to get this part clean under there because I had to go up there and stand underneath it. And when you stand underneath something and clean, all the dirt that was on that surface drops right down on you, which was the case with me. But the side of this house over on this side, looking good. All the fascia, the overhanging part, white and clean. cleaned this. It's looking white and bright, looking nice. All this under here, got it nice and clean. As you can see, the fascia up there at the top again. And we also have to put all this furniture away still. We still got to put this furniture away.
Yeah.
So, but aside from that, this side of the house is looking splendid, just looking magnificent. And oh, I could have done a little better there, but still, for as big a job as this was, and then Alfred got the stairs here, and let's show you guys the this part that hangs over in the back. All of that up there was covered with gunk, and now it's all nice and white and clean the way we like to do it. And so that's looking really good. All of that, the side of the house, the back rather of the house, looking nice and clean, looking real good. And then this wall, I don't know what that stuff is, but it doesn't come off. I'm not going to mess with it. We tried to get it off, it doesn't come off, and that's the end of that. This side, oh, I shouldn't be walking through this stuff because I was going to walk back up there and show you guys some after footage. But anyway, this side of the house also, again, going back up to the top there, you can see how it's looking really nice and clean, nice and white all the way across on the top. And this side as well, that fascia hanging over the edge, all nice and white and clean all the way down. These are really tall houses, these homes here. All of them are built this exact same way. We did this house here next door as well. This house needs to be done, but I guess the guy doesn't want to call. He likes to live in squalor and filth, while his neighbors have nice, clean homes. He chooses to live in squalor, which is his right. In America, you have the right to live in squalor if you so desire. If you have money to buy a house like this and you want it to remain filthy, then that is your prerogative and it's your right. Anywho, going back up the stairs here. Just want to take another quick look inside at this because we did a really good job on this. I'm going to go up here with you guys up this winding staircase to the top balcony, which is done, looking real good. And yeah, did the ceiling here, looking real nice, nice and clean, all nice and clean. And the bottom part as well, the floor, everything looking nice and clean in here, gotta say. So this is done. Done, dun, dun, dun. So we're done here. Take you back downstairs and show you the lower balcony as well, because it is also looking immaculate. And if you look from the side here, side of the house, nice and clean, everything looking immaculate, looking beautiful, beautiful. So we're going back down. Even the railing on this stairway, I cleaned it off so that when you touch it, it's clean to the touch. So there's that. Squeeze through this part here. I need to, go on a diet or something? I don't know. Anyway, there's that. And I'm going to open this garage door because we're done cleaning. Wheel done clean. Yeah, this one, you got a garage door on the patio. It's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Opens right up and we got the access. The only thing that I'm not crazy about is I kind of nicked it right there a little bit. You can barely see it right there, but there's a nick right there. He said to be careful on the stain, and I was, for the most part. I mean, overall, I was very careful, and I'm sure he will probably notice that because he seems like that kind of guy who nothing much gets by him. So, but having said that, you know, that's the only little thing right there. And there were, I don't know, there was a stubborn spider web right there, and I tried to get it off, and I nicked that part a little bit. And if he wants, I'll bring some stain out and a little tiny paintbrush and cover that, but I don't know, maybe he'll do it himself, or maybe he just won't notice it, or it won't bother him so much or something. But this is looking really good in here, really looking good. So I'm happy with the job that we did here, because this wasn't too bad. It wasn't too dirty, but there were spider webs, and it was dirty enough to where he agreed to pay $1,200 to get it clean. So that's what we did. Got it clean, and that's the end of that. So now we just have to put all this furniture here and this sofa back in and wrap it up. That's it. We're done. So there you go, guys. Another Hill Country pressure washing and carpet cleaning job well done. This place is looking immaculate. Alan and Alfred signing out.